This is a session on the 327 IAC Article 5, Rule 23, Operator Certification of Wastewater Treatment. And this is a session I'll be doing on some audio flashcards. And we're going to start with question 1 and go down and go through. So, if it is found that the certified operator has violated any provision of IC 13-18-11-8, the commissioner may A, suspend, or B, revoke the wastewater treatment certificate of a wastewater treatment certified operator following a C hearing pursuant to IC 4-21.5. So this is just a section on how a wastewater treatment certificate of a wastewater treatment certified operator can be suspended, revoked, and then it will be followed by a hearing stating those things. Question 2. A person who is caught cheating on an examination will be ineligible to take any operator certification exam for a period of 2 years following the examination date of the incidents of cheating. So, pretty much if you're going to take an exam and you've been found to have cheated on the exam, you will have to serve a period of 2 years before you could take another exam again. When there's a change of person serving as a certified operator in responsible charge of a wastewater treatment facility, the owner or governing body of a wastewater treatment plant shall notify the commissioner no later than 30 days after a change in an operator. So it'll take about a month if a change has been made and a certified operator responsible in charge has been changed. Then they'll have to tell the commissioner no later than a month after the change of the operator has been made. What is the definition of acceptable experience? It is employment in the actual hands-on operation, maintenance, management, or supervision of a wastewater treatment plant. An acceptable experience shall be obtained under the supervision of a certified operator or by otherwise demonstrating to the commissioner that the applicant's experience meets the requirements described in this rule. So that's what acceptable experience is the actual hands-on operation, maintenance, management, or supervision of a wastewater treatment plant. Acceptable experience. What is the definition of responsible charge experience? This is a pretty long definition, but means the wastewater treatment certified operator who makes process control or system integrity decisions about the overall daily operation, maintenance, management, or supervision of a wastewater treatment plant necessary to meet the performance requirements and limits of the assigned permit and any applicable local ordinance or other regulatory requirements. The responsible charge operator must assure that written and electronic monitoring reports are prepared under his or her direction or supervision in accordance with a system designed to assure that qualified personnel properly gather and evaluate the information submitted. The responsible charge operator certifies that based on his or her inquiry of the persons who manage the system or those persons directly responsible for gathering the information, the information submitted is to the best of the knowledge and belief of the responsible charge operator, true, accurate, and complete. So the responsible charge experience, the definition of that is somebody that is a certified operator who makes process control or system integrity decisions about the overall daily operation, maintenance, and management and supervision of a wastewater treatment plant. What is the definition of a wastewater treatment apprentice? That is a person who has successfully passed the commissioner's wastewater treatment operator certification exam, but has not fully either the educational or experience requirements or both necessary to qualify to be a certified operator. A wastewater treatment apprentice shall not be designated as a certified operator in responsible charge of a wastewater facility. What is a contact hour? A contact hour is a 50 to 60 minute instructional session involving a qualified instructor or lecturer. 10 contact hours equals 1 continuing education unit, a CEU. For example, an operator receives a certification upon completion of an IDM approved California State University at Sacramento correspondence course. California State grants 9 CEUs for most of their wastewater courses. This means that the operator has earned 90 contact hours for this course. Define training provider. A training provider is a person or organization that conducts or presents a course training session approved under this rule. Training provider. Number 9. In order for a wastewater apprentice to become a certified wastewater treatment operator, he or she must 1. Meet the educational and experience requirements for that classification of certified operator, and 2. Fulfill the continuing education credit requirement for that classification of certified operator, and 3. Complete a certification application on a form approved by the commissioner that A. contains true and accurate information to the best of the wastewater treatment apprentice's knowledge, and B. is free of omissions and misinterpretations, either of which may result in rejection of the application or revocation of any certificate previously granted. 4. Submit a completed certification application with the necessary fee to the commissioner not later than 6 years after the date of successfully completing the wastewater treatment certification examination. Next, a certified operator may be designated as being in responsible charge of more than one wastewater treatment plant if certain requirements are met. Those requirements are: 1. The certified operator gives adequate supervision to each wastewater treatment plant under his or her responsible charge. As used in this section, adequate supervision means that the sufficient time is spent on a regular basis, either on site or through remote monitoring of the wastewater treatment plant to assure that A, the certified operator is knowledgeable of the actual operations, B, test reports and results are representative of the actual operational and compliance conditions. 2, the certified operator in responsible charge ensures the proper operation, maintenance, management, and supervision to each wastewater treatment plant under his or her responsible charge. And 3, each wastewater treatment plant under responsible charge of a single certified operator must be achieving the performance requirements and limits in the a signed permit, the local ordinances, and other applicable regulatory requirements. Next, applications to sit for a certification examination must be completed on an application form approved by the commissioner, which A, contains true and accurate information to the best of the applicant's knowledge, and B, is free of omissions and misrepresentations, either of which may result in rejection of the application or revocation of any certificate previously granted. 12. In accordance with 327 IAC 8-12-3.2, what water operator grades are considered to have met the educational requirement and experience requirements necessary to apply for the appropriate wastewater treatment certification to treat wastewater from a water treatment plant, provided the operator is certified to operate that classification of water treatment plant. And the grades of the water treatment plant that can do this, or the grades, are a WT3, a WT4, and a WT5. Next, if there are two or more wastewater treatment plants at one industrial site, and each independent wastewater treatment plant is classified as a Class B or a Class C wastewater facility, how will that industrial site be classified? It will be classified as a Class D wastewater treatment facility. So if there are two or more wastewater treatment plants at one industrial site, each independent wastewater treatment plant, if it's classified as a B or a C, it's going to be classified as a Class D wastewater treatment facility. If an operator card expires June 30th, 2022, he may continue to act as responsible in charge of a facility until when? He can only act as an operator in charge until June 30th, 2022. There is no grace period beyond the card's expiration date. Continuing to act as a certified operator with an expired card places both the operator and the facility in violation of the NPDES permit IC 13-18 and 327 IAC 5. When must a training provider apply to the commissioner to receive continuing education course approval? The application must be submitted no later than 90 days after training completion. What information must be included in an application for an approval of wastewater treatment continuing education course? A, name, address, telephone number of a course sponsor, training provider, or other contact person. B, name of the course. C, specific topics that are included in the course presentations. D, amount of time devoted to each topic. E, instructor's name and qualifications, including their educational background, professional experience, and current professional affiliation, and dates and location where the course will be offered. The certified operator may petition the commissioner for approval of a wastewater treatment continuing education course if what procedures are met. An application is submitted prior to the course completion or as soon as practical afterwards, but not later than 90 days after training completion in order to be considered for approval. The application contains the information required by 5-23-16A2. The certified operator supplies written proof of attendance at a wastewater treatment continuing education course within 90 days following course completion. What qualifications must a continuing education course meet in order to be approved for continuing education contact hours? The course deals with one or more of the following as determined by the commissioner. A. Technical matters related directly to wastewater treatment plant and sewer system operations, maintenance, management, or supervision. B. General matters that enhance the performance of the certified operator's responsibility but are not directly related to wastewater treatment plant and sewer system operations, maintenance, management, or supervision. Can a certified operator who is an instructor or a speaker at a wastewater treatment continuing education course earn contact hours for that course? Yes, the instructor or speaker shall be credited the same number of contact hours as the students of the course for not more than one presentation of the training. And lastly, is partial credit granted for wastewater continuing education courses? The answer is no. Partial credit shall not be given to instructors, speakers, or students participating in less than a complete wastewater treatment continuing education course. And that concludes the audio flashcards for this session on operator certification. And we'll definitely be doing some more of these here in the upcoming hours or days.